What's up and welcome to this week's episode where Fran introduces this week's episode.
No,
I'm keeping this in.
it's fine.
What's up and welcome to this week's special episode of How Not to Summon a Scenario, where we ask the important question, like how would you handle being elf? So it's Christmas, guys. Well, this comes out in Christmas, guys. I mean, it's Christmas. We do it live.
Yes, definitely.
We're
Not the
here.
middle of November.
We're here for a Christmas special
It's
scenario.
Christmas Day. Literally,
um,
we're here doing it for you.
based on Will Ferrell's very successful movie, Elf. One of the best Christmas movies?
No.
No.
Hell
Oh, we're not fans of
no.
Elf.
No,
don't mind it.
not even in the top 5.
No.
No.
Oh, okay, I quite like Buddy the Elf. It's all right.
Happiest
fine.
Season's the greatest Christmas movie.
Yes, and then
What?
the Grinch.
Happiest Season.
The fuck is that?
It's a good
Oh,
Christmas
it's
movie.
amazing. It's got David from Schitt's Creek in it.
Muppets Christmas Carol for me. Sorry, but
I like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Polar Express
It's
as well.
not a Christmas movie.
Polar Express. It is a Christmas
It's
movie.
not a Christmas movie.
Christmas movie.
It's not.
It is.
It's a
The
Halloween
Grinch.
movie.
Jim Carrey's Grinch
Jim
Die-
Carrey's Grinch
Die
is up
Hard
there.
is
It's not a Christmas
amazing.
movie.
Oh.
I don't care who you are. It's not a Christmas movie. Sam.
Yeah, that's a good point. Fuck him.
Anyway, we are orphans who were stolen by No, we crawled into Santa's sack.
What?
We.
What?
Say less, fam.
Wait, we were
What
all in...
happens?
So we're all in an orphanage,
Yeah,
right?
but we were babies, and Santa left his sack on the floor, and we crawled in.
Oh,
It's called a sack. What do you want me to call it?
I've just got him like Randy Marsh and his balls around.
We
Bag.
climbed into Saint Nick's sack and went.
It's not better because you changed the name.
Here's that Christmas theater.
What's in my sack?
4 dickheads.
Oh, dickhead.
And we end up being raised by elves. How would we handle being brought up
In the North Pole?
in the North Pole by elves?
Really fucking cold.
Isn't it
I'm not
fucking
good with the
cold?
North Pole part. The elves, I don't give a
Well,
shit.
my guess is that they're protected from the weather, right?
They must be. Or elves.
I mean, you never see them having a problem. The weather actually always looks quite pleasant.
No, that's an active problem up in the North Pole. 10 elves die
That's
every
why
day.
is it the North Pole? Why is it like a fucking prison camp in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
It's like Azkaban on
It's
ice.
like a happy village.
It's Azkaban on ice.
That's what Santa tells you.
Look, they make toys, okay?
Yeah, like
Forcibly.
Azkaban on ice
Forcibly.
with a bit
No,
of
because we
India.
have to go to elf school and learn how to be a good elf.
Indoctrinated.
Yeah, we got to say the national anthem every morning before class. Yeah,
We'd be really fucking big elves.
Well, that's the point, isn't
that's
it?
the point.
But
It's
but
that
That's
like-
when you
sort of
start to
stuff.
question things, when you start growing a bit too large, and then are like, I
You
don't think
go
I'm
through
one of
puberty
these.
and you get boobs.
I mean, we've got each other at least.
Imagine playing like
Yeah,
rugby.
but I'm sure the female elves
Hey.
have got boobs. They're just not as big.
Could you imagine?
What, my size boobs on an elf?
That's sporty.
Titty McGee.
It's tits on a stick. That's all it is.
She works in the Elven Go-Go bar. We've all got to let off steam after Christmas.
You're putting candy canes in a G-string.
Hard bucket
Chocolate
candy.
coins.
They're a bit
Say.
more solid, though.
It's a candy G-string.
Jesus.
But it's just, you got the wrong one. It's a watch.
Is that what we brought to the North Pole?
Culture, that is.
Strip clubs.
Oh, Tits McGee had nothing else to do.
She wasn't very good at making toys.
Oh, she was good with toys.
She made other toys.
We're always on the naughty list.
Tits McGee's OnlyFans.
Live from the North Pole.
Watch what I can do with this snow cone.
With the snowman's nose.
I could still smell it.
As we
In this
carrot.
video, I'm grinding on Jack. Good old Frosty Jack.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, we've ruined it already. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where to go. I think we've absolutely torpedoed this one.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning again. How do we get on being raised by elves?
Oh, we fell in his sack, apparently.
Why? He's shit at everything he does as an elf, isn't he?
Yeah, because of his size. Yeah, he's not coordinated enough to make toys. Although that's just learning a fucking craft. That's got nothing to do with the fact that he's
He
human.
could have an inner ear problem which throws off his balance.
Yeah, but do
Tits
we?
McGee doesn't have a PhD, let me tell you.
No, it's that Diddy.
Why are you Dr. Zeus in that shit? It's McGee with no PhD. What does that mean for me?
Milk from her titty.
And hope I don't get HIV.
Woe is me. Anyway. Yeah, that's not a fucking... That is a Will Ferrell problem that he can't whittle wood. He's just not educated enough, I'm afraid.
Well, that's a failure on the education
But if
system.
you're being raised from a baby to make toys, you're going to be good at making toys.
Why do they have to go to school to learn how
Oh,
to
no, I
be an
think-
elf?
no,
Like, what do you have to learn to be an elf?
school?
Read and write, I guess.
But that's
Read,
normal
write,
school.
rap.
Wrapping presents.
Present.
Oh, right. I thought you meant like...
That goes back into the bar again.
Not ghost-faced elf. Elf and M.
Drake.
It's Drelf and you know it.
So wrapping presents.
Kanye elf.
Fucking hell.
Christmas bling.
So wrapping presents.
Yeah, making the
Making
toys.
presents. And
So there's the actual manufacturing of the toys. There's the wrapping up of the toys.
What?
Then there's the elves that work in distribution.
I guess you work in
Why
extraction.
Those that
why
look after the
doesn't
reindeer.
Santa just
Yeah.
upgrade and get robots to do everything and fuck the elves off?
Because he's got elves.
No, because he looks after the elves. Are like have nothing
But he
other
doesn't
than that.
have to pay
Oh, that's a good
robots.
point. Yeah.
No, they don't.
The robots
live-
need
they live-
maintenance, which means they'd need the elves anyway.
They
They
live
need
for
like
that.
handful of
Mechanics.
elves.
They live for that though. They live to make the toys and to bring joy. That is their sole purpose in life.
Sounds pretty racist.
That is their sole purpose in life.
I mean, let's be honest, right? Technically, I'd probably go to Santa when I was older. I'd be like, Santa, automate this shit. Right? They have to work all year round. Wouldn't you
Let
rather
my
like have to
Well,
work a 9 till 5 Monday to Friday?
Would it take them the entire year to make the toys?
How many kids are there on the earth?
Yeah, I still think they could.
And
whip them
also,
up.
it's getting more and more advanced these days.
I still
I
think-
want a VR headset. The fucking elf's like, what the fuck's VR? That's why they're going to
No,
fucking
you
school.
leave that to Santa Bezos. That's fine. We're not here for that.
Great.
So what does Mrs. Claus do in all of this?
She
Makes
jerks
elves.
off Mr. Claus
Makes elves.
Oh, fair. No, that makes sense.
and cooks
She does. Yeah, well,
At the
she,
same
at the
time.
same time.
she doesn't do
Skills.
much. She just chills by a fire, I guess.
And knits. She knits
I
stuff.
want Mrs. Claus' job.
I'm afraid
You
you're
can
an
massage her bunions.
Drinks
Oh, yeah,
mulled
there you go.
wine all day.
Yeah, I want to be
Get
Mrs.
home to
Claus.
an
When she
absolute
dies, I'll
ruin.
slip in her place.
What? I mean, she's immortal.
No, her
Kill
job apparently is to seduce Santa into leaving Mrs. Claus.
Who are you? The artist formerly known as Mrs. Claus.
I'm the new Claus. Read the contract.
taking her clothes and everything. She's, I become the Mrs. Claus now.
Look at me.
What else is there? There's the elves that work in like the
Extraction, I guess? Like mining for minerals and shit. Well, where are you getting the minerals and that?
Well, you
Where
got
to
it
make
for
this stuff?
minerals.
Looking after the reindeer. and
You're not
cleaning-
digging them up from
cleaning
the ice, mate.
Why not?
Cleaning the sleigh.
It's ice.
yeah. There's
Why
right,
not
yeah.
China and that?
Because
Right.
they're all recycled.
There'll
And
be elves
wood.
that live within the village that do like have their own little bakeries and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, they've got to
And
look,
the strip
elves
club.
got to look after
The
elves.
strip club.
That's a good point. Well, we got a bakery and a strip club next to each other, so you can
Can
get
you
your
imagine
baps
an
and your
elf
baps.
trying to bounce you out of a strip club?
I'm sorry. That's
I'm not even in a pub.
There's a full extraction team taking us down.
like fucking 20 of them.
Toy helicopters, everything.
Oh yeah. No, the ones that you get at like seaside.
There'll be the ones that work in like the radar center when he's out and about. Like,
Keeping
the
track of him.
command center.
This has sounded a bit like Arthur Christmas.
It is Arthur Christmas, really,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
'Cause
he kind of has
Arthur-
a spaceshipy thing.
He
doesn't
kind of does,
Yeah, he
but it
does.
kind of makes
Yeah.
sense
Oh yeah, I guess.
rather
So.
than anything. But yeah,
Nah, magic.
No, the sleigh's
Yeah.
better. Come on.
Yeah, sleigh.
magic is
Way
better.
better.
Sleigh with an endless sack.
Magic.
Yeah, and the reindeer.
It's a sack.
How
It's
did they find
Santa's
us?
sack.
Okay, how did they find us? It's an endless sack.
It's Santa's bag of holding,
crawled
and you
out.
know it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how?
No, he makes noises and they open the bag and the
Okay,
baby's
no,
inside
because it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
because
no,
we would
it's
never
just-
touch the sides because it's endless.
Yeah, but we'd make noise and then he'd be like, "Oh, there's something in there,"
Great.
and then
Empty
he'd
it
find
out.
4 babies and just fall out on the floor.
He could literally just be
Jim
like
bangs his head.
kicking us underneath the table.
That's Monroe the elf. That is. Oh,
Surely he knew something was wrong when the baby is the size of an elf.
No, Santa knew, but he also knew that
How you gonna give it
where
back?
he'd come from and was like, "Ah,
Mrs. Claus clapped her drunken eyes on her. Oh, you got me a present.
Yeah,
Ah,
it sounded,
fuck.
I think Santa was
It's
just
for
like, I don't
Christmas, love.
Oh, look at this one. Its name's James. Ah, she's named her.
bollocks.
There's the next 50 years of my fucking life got raising this dickhead.
50?
Hey, but yeah, but we could just be bred to take over. Actually, no, he's gifted to an elf because he has an elven dad, doesn't he? Buddy?
Yeah.
So we're given to a family
Great.
of elves to
Oh,
be
great.
raised.
Oh, amazing.
Santa doesn't actually want to raise us himself.
Oh, we're raised on sugar as well.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All diabetic.
Oh, yeah, dead by the age of 34. All of us.
Yeah, well, yeah. You had to cut my foot off. Diabetes.
Oh, Stumps McGee over here.
Diabetes.
They had to work out what diabetes was.
No, I guess because Santa knows what we really are, he would make sure our diet is correct.
They don't.
Yeah, because he
in the
did
movie.
so well, the fat
Buddy
bastard, didn't
likes sweets, but that's not actually set that that's all he eats.
Look
sort of thing.
who's giving us pointers for being healthy humans.
Santa.
An absolute
Tank.
fucking unit.
But he is also human.
He looks like the person that
Sort
ate
of.
the quarterback.
But he's still human though, so he's gonna know what.
Is he?
Yeah, well, sort of with powers and shit.
He looks like the AI generated me, doesn't he?
What Santa the
Guy.
fuck you think you look like?
He's on about that fucking AI picture.
I
of
can
him.
The
Yeah.
AI
Oh,
picture, yeah. You forgot about that, didn't
You
you?
gotta put that in the Discord. or
It's
something.
already in there. Oh, wait, it's already in there. Wait, we've got to add it into the Discord. I'll add it in.
But he'd know what we eat, and he'd make sure that we grow up eating the right things. And we wouldn't be as shit at making stuff if we're taught from birth.
Yeah.
Little else like fucking Star Wars Episode 3. It's like, Master Santa, where are we gonna get meat from?
Let's go elf hunting. Elf hunting. Wait,
Oh.
no, catching polar bears.
At what point do we know something's wrong?
When
we're
we don't fit through the door.
When we're
Yeah.
How old do we have to be though to then start going?
like
this isn't
12.
right?
If that.
Yeah,
They're
probably.
like the size of 7-year-olds.
Yeah. We'd
Yeah.
literally be like, why don't I fit through this door anymore?
Yeah.
Why,
I think
why
it'd
is
take
no
a little while because you might just think that you're an oversized one for a little while.
It'd be all 4 of us as well, though. We'd
Yeah,
talk.
that's even funnier that we cross paths because we're all in different elven families.
Maybe we wouldn't actually think about it then. We
No.
just be like, oh, fuck,
No,
maybe
because
we're just
there's-
a variant.
Yeah, they could. trick
As there's
us and just-
4 of
yeah.
us, we could go, well, we're
6
just...
of us. Santa and Mrs. Claus.
but
they're
when we-
normal
Yeah.
size.
when we
normal
turn
size.
They are
18.
normal size.
When we turn 18, though, they'd be like, look, this is the real crack.
to 18.
They would.
That's when Jim finds out.
No, they won't.
18 years old.
That's when they tell Buddy
Would you want
in the
to
movie.
stay, or
They
would you
tell
want
him
to
when
go
he's
back?
old enough to be an
Go
adult.
back.
No, you just be like elf mum, elf dad. Like
Melf.
I kind of look like Santa.
Elf 1, Elf 2,
It'd be Melf.
Mel.
Elf and Dalf. Delf.
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 Dalf. No, it's Dalf.
Delf boy.
Delf.
Delf boy.
Delf's better.
Dalf. Mouth. Why do I look like Santa? Am I him? Am I one of
Am
him?
I the next one?
Am I the next one? Why do I look
He
like
says
him?
trying to put the square in the circle.
No, Rongo, you're not.
The dog
You're
says,
just a very special boy.
the dog says, moo.
Why did Santa lump us with this one?
Fell out the sack wrong. Woof.
Mum, Dad, can I have dessert before dinner? Yes, Rongo.
Still on baby formula.
No, we turn around and say we look like Santa. We'd be like, I feel like I look more like him than you guys because I'm twice your size already. and I'm like 13. Like, come on.
You're,
Come on,
you're sat on Mel's knee saying,
Absolutely.
Got no feeling left in it. Yeah, it does as
You
well,
would.
actually.
You
Would you guys want to go back to the human world, or
No.
did you want to stay there?
Not particularly.
Well, no, because he turns the other elf turns around and goes, "I know who your dad is. Your real dad is in the human world." And you just be like, "I don't call."
Is
Yeah.
he on
Would
the
you be
naughty
curious
list?
to go and see the human
No.
world?
No, it'd be the
No.
moment they show you porn at 12 years old, you're like, cool, I'm going to the human world. It's
No, 'cause you
warmer,
don't know that
porn
exists
filled.
until you get there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're making elf porn and it's weird. You know what? You can't rub off to elf porn.
Have you tried?
There was 3 silences.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
I'm sorry. Well, this is America.
It was a challenge. He challenged.
Not my proudest wank.
My second proudest.
Peeking through the keyhole at Mrs. Claus.
And Santa.
Oh.
What's he doing with that candy cane?
Always half of it disappeared.
He's got it by the hook end. Like,
Welcome to...
Then he opens the door, sees you, hands you it.
Oh, hello, little boy. There you go. Thanks.
you start doing the same with it because you think it's normal.
Oh, imagine
Can
the
I
music.
taste it? Nope. I can taste the mint.
Peppermint butthole.
It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy.
Oh, God. Imagine the music you'd listen to all year round.
The Dr. Elf, you get taken to him. What have you been doing to your arsehole?
I saw Santa doing it. Noted.
I know, and Mrs. Claus came last week with the same problem.
I hear those sleigh bells ringing. That'd be the music you'd be listening to in your room. That'd be your grunge music.
I think we'd all leave together. If we were going to leave and they
Yeah.
told us all at the same time, we'd go, all right, let's go together.
We'd sit down in like a semicircle and like Santa and have like a powwow of just
Yeah.
like you're all humans
Yeah. And then we'd go, all right, we'll go to the human world, we'll have a look, we'll go together.
all to the same parents as well.
Yeah.
in
As
this
long as we know
world.
we can get back,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
And then we have to get a job in a toy store together.
No, he doesn't actually apply for that job. He just
No,
He just does it because he
starts
thinks it's
working
Santa,
with it.
isn't it?
Yeah. 'Cause
Right.
yeah.
It's like a
'Cause
mall
Christmassy.
Santa or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, we all think that's Santa,
Yes.
and we're like, cool. I guess we'll work here as well.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we'd be that dumb.
No, he doesn't think it's Santa.
Are you sure?
When he sees the guy in the chair, he's like, "You're not Santa."
Yeah, you're sitting on a throne of
Yeah.
lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Genie would say that. Get off that throne.
Jim's there with an Aris candy cane.
In the public.
Put it down, Rongo. We're so sorry.
It's one of
mate.
those big ones outside the grot.
He's preparing.
He's doing a handstand pushing around the curly end.
The Mandingo.
You see him slide around a bit.
These humans are weird. Look at the size of their sex toys.
He's calling candy canes his sex toys now.
I mean, it's the elf.
It's learned behaviour, though.
It's the elf world. They would definitely. What are they using?
What else are you using?
Another elf?
He's using it for himself out of his ass.
Why are you using other elves?
I'm trying to think. No, because
Don't get me involved. You said other elves.
It should
I
just be
meant
sex.
like normal sex.
Okay.
I'm not fucking an elf.
Oh, I was about to say I need to.
It's that I'd rather go with the candy cane.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the meaty
I'd
freshness?
rather not.
It'd be burning.
Think how great your ego feels.
Oh God.
You might split them though. They might die.
That's a
That scrambled
children's
guts elf.
size.
Nice girl.
They'll be children's size, so make it weird.
Scrambled guts elf.
I've seen hentai just like that.
I'm going back.
What's in the North Pole?
I'm
This
going
is
back.
shit.
This is shit. I don't think I'd like it. I think I'd get there and just be like, I had more fun over in the North Pole.
It would be fine until Christmas is over and New Year gets there, and you're like, oh, New Year party, cool, and then New Year's done, and you're like, oh, fucking hate
Now
this.
everybody
Yeah.
is fucking
Yeah.
miserable.
In the
Yeah.
middle
And they're all
of New
going to
York.
gym.
In January.
Yeah.
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 This is-
Fucking bump into Joey.
And they're all going to the gym.
What's that?
Yeah, no, back to the North Pole.
I think we're going back. I think we're going to fucking collect our shit and go, that was fun for a bit. See you later.
But
Yeah,
would we
pretty much.
even actually find our parents, bro?
No.
Yeah, no, we'd hunt them down because we'd be told where they were. No, you'd hunt them down, and if they don't want anything to do with you, like his does, literally right at the start, I'd just be like, cool, fuck you then, I guess.
Guess
Right.
we move on.
I'll have a look around while I'm here for a bit.
Yeah, this is shit.
It's nice, it's Christmassy, it's pretty.
And then when it all comes down,
and when we're sleeping on a park bench in New York City, we're probably like, this is shit.
next to the fucking bird woman from fucking Home Alone.
And I guess we leave.
Yeah.
Go home.
How we getting
Convince Santa we're going to take
there?
over.
How we getting there? How we getting back?
We'll just take over. Just take
Yeah,
over.
that's a good
We'll just
point.
take
To be
over the
honest,
North
I
Pole.
would probably come up eventually and be like, guys.
There's four of us.
I mean,
Let me
there's
show
four
you
of
my
us.
spreadsheet.
There's four of
And my
us.
PowerPoint presentation.
There is four of us and
Four
one
of
of
us.
him. Alright?
We can pin him down.
He's got magic on his side.
So have we. We've got the magic of guns.
The power of
And
God and
Okay.
anime.
The one thing that we bought from New York.
We know when
A
he's
Glock.
vulnerable. Hey,
Look, Santa, I bought a present. And we take over.
yeah, 100%. Like, what's the point? Or we build up a rival place.
Would you
in
want
the
to
South
take
Pole.
over?
Every place.
In the
What,
South
on the
Pole.
South Pole?
Yeah, South Pole.
Just halfway through the year.
Yeah.
We deliver in June.
And we, and then we use the computers and robots to do
Yeah.
the elves' work.
Brilliant.
Half the amount of work.
I don't think we could do that, but sure. You can certainly try. You just turn it into Amazon.
Oh, fair. Well,
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, do I have a plan for you?
What, giving away free toys to children?
No, ours aren't free.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Subscription service.
Subscription service, there you go.
Doesn't matter if you're naughty or nice.
Yeah, that's
pay
a
your
good
fee.
point. Yeah, yeah, we've got that added benefit.
Nice is paying the fee.
Yeah, naughty
And not
is
using
not.
someone else's password and email.
Good point. Yeah.
Or using Santa. Fuck him. I don't know why we've got disdain for the man. But
Took us
Well,
from
you've
our
seen what he does
phone.
with the candy cane.
we crawled into his sack.
The
It's our own
lies.
fault.
He built that thing on lies.
The North Pole is a lie.
Yeah. Also, it's a dictatorship, technically, because nobody gets a say in what they do.
No, they just do it, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go back and be like, guys, have you heard of this thing called democracy?
Well, the one thing we're not doing is
Manifest.
we're not going to.
We're coming back with freedom.
I don't think we'd settle into the norm of what normal elves do.
Oh no!
As soon as we know that we're different, we're going off the fucking rails.
We want an admin job a lot higher than just an ad.
An admin job.
Personally, I
Jim's
think
there in HR.
I think we'd be rather lonely if we went to the South Pole. I think we should just stay in the North Pole.
We'll just go home.
Yeah.
And then say to Santa, like we'll
When
take
you
over.
die,
You look
we'll
tired,
take over.
mate.
Yeah,
Absolutely little Nicky it. It'd be fine.
yeah.
Yeah, you look tired, man.
What?
Like you're gonna retire. Just retire.
You guys miss that completely, Brad. We go back to the North Pole. When you die, we're going to take over. When?
If you need us, we're in the strip club.
Yeah, we'll wait there.
Wait, what? There wasn't one of them before I left.
We brought back some culture.
Finally, a job for Tits McGee.
Instead of just stopping the conveyor belt.
And it's the Christmas story that we all wanted.
And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. All you summoners can join us next time for a brand new scenario. If you've got any questions or queries or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at How Not to Summon, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast, or go to our link tree to find all our links. I've been Sheeny Senpai.
I've been Jim.
I've been Fran.
I've been Grayson.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, holidays and stuff.